We all know that a membrane switch consists of several components. The correct assembly of each component is the basis for the functioning of the membrane switch. In the next two videos, we will introduce in detail how JRPanel's factory assembles membrane switch products. This video will mainly explain the assembly process and notice points of the circuit layer. First, installing LED and baking. For products that require LEDs, JRPanel's engineers will attach the LEDs to the corresponding circuit. The printed circuits are subsequently put into the oven for baking. Second, cutting cable. Engineers will cut out the cables in bulk with a cutting die or laser cutting. Third, installing male pin. Before installing the male pin, the end of the cable must be cut flat. Next, the cable is placed under the machine, and by pressure, the male pin is positioned and fixed at the end of the cable. This step is to ensure the conductivity of the product. Fourth, silver paste die pressing. Silver paste die pressing is a heat embossing process on the circuit layer with a die. At JRPanel, the dies used for this process are all aluminum plates. Therefore, compared to metal domes, the die pressing process results in the long service life of the key. Fifth, attaching backing adhesive. Attach the adhesive to the back of the circuit layer. JRPanel firmly selects genuine 3M backing adhesive. For more details about the adhesive, please refer to the previous videos and blogs. Sixth, filling up gaps. In the video, we can see that there is a gap between the backing adhesive and the cable. To prevent the intrusion of dirt or oil, we need to fill up the gaps. Seventh, attaching spacer adhesive. In this process, the engineer usually attaches the spacer adhesive to the lower circuit layer first. They will ensure that the silver paste dots are in the holes of the spacer adhesive. Next, the upper circuit layer is then covered on top. The upper and lower circuit layers cannot be misplaced. Otherwise, it will lead to circuit failure. Eighth, installing metal domes. Unlike the die pressing above, the metal dome installation may seem a little tricky. The installer needs to pick up the metal dome with tweezer and place it in the button position. The nickel-plated dome used by JRPanel guarantees a key service life of 1 million times. Ninth, attaching fixing layer. After placing the metal domes, we need to attach a fixing layer at the top, which is used to fix all the parts assembled above. Last, cutting windows. Cutting out the desired windows using a cutting die or laser cutting is the final step of the assembly process of the circuit layer. The above is the whole content of this video. In the next video, we will introduce the assembly process of other parts of membrane switches.